You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube. Welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and globally, Vince vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want to invite it. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it out. Don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say though. It's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back until you saw you try again. Yeah. Welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix. You don't need cable. Yeah. Welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix. You don't need cable. Hey. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Sorry I'm so late. I'm going to be honest and say I had been watching one of my favorite new shows and I started it a few minutes late, and it's called Greenleaf, by the way. So if y'all some Greenleaf fans, I do live reviews on that show ever since it came out like years ago, and I had to watch it to the end. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But thanks for tuning in. Hey, Candace. Oh, Candace, we was on the phone earlier. Both watching Greenleaf. So yeah, tomorrow evening I'm going to review that live with y'all for the Greenleaf fans. It was lit tonight, y'all. That show was lit tonight. But anywho, hey Grady baby, hey, how you doing? Hey Mike Ross, hey KB, thanks for tuning in again. And we have a new member to the Hood Table Squad, Hood Nation, Adrice Hearns. Thank you for joining the Hood Table Squad membership, which is 2 levels, $1.99 per month or $4.99 per month, with perks, of course. So if y'all are interested in doing that to support the Hood Table channel, feel free to click that join button, and YouTube and Google will direct you from there. But anywho, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. Please share the video. You said, girl, yes, that's my show. Yes. Hey, Deborah, another member of the Hood Table Squad. Woo, woo. Ciao. Now, let's get into our conversation tonight. And I'm going to open the floor to anybody. Y'all know that we can have up to 6 people on the StreamYard. So y'all can be right up here on the screen with me. And you can tell me your feelings, your opinions on what's been going on. I've been hearing opinions on both sides of the I don't know if I want to call it a neighborhood beef, a neighbor feud, neighborhood war. I don't even know what to call it, y'all. But if y'all been following along to the last 3, it's a part 1, 2, and 3 interviews that we've been doing regarding these 2 families, these neighbors and other neighbors, after a big fight happened last week, after years of so much animosity and hateful words and alleged racist slurs and all kind of stuff. It blew up last Monday. One of the family members, the husband, went to jail. Those family members, they took it to the community, reached out to the community, showed some video footage. The community got outraged because it was alleged that some white neighbors were prejudiced and were harassing and hate crime and all this other kind of stuff against these black neighbors who live right across the street. And then after we did that interview with the lady of the parents who was advocating for her parents and got the community together, and they did protests in front of the neighbor's home and raised like $1,500 some dollars and got the community involved. The husband got released from jail. I heard that all charges were dropped. And then after the daughter of the black couple comes on our show, I get all these videos, as Brother Jay would say, videos and inboxes and people calling me and telling me they want to tell their side of the story. Neighbors, including the white neighbors across the street that got in a fight with the black neighbors. And then other neighbors started hitting me up who live nearby. And our part 3 interview was of a neighbor who was on her 4th restraining order in a row against the black neighbors. So it's a lot going on. If you didn't watch the interviews, you might want to check that out because they all were really, really interesting, but very sad at the same time. I think somebody said that in our last show, that this is all very, very interesting and very, very sad at the same time. So sad that I even wonder, I don't know. I mean, back in the day when you would have issues with your neighbors, somebody would sometimes be carted off to jail just over arguments. I didn't been into it with a neighbor before. I didn't start it. But we were warned we would be going to jail if they came back out. Our landlords even said they would evict us if we got into it again. And that just prompted me to get in that, newspaper, the one ass, and find me a place to live, to move to immediately because I didn't want to go to jail for whooping somebody's butt. So, nobody really wants to move though. The neighbors don't want to move. Well, actually, the lady who has all these restraining orders against the black couple, she said if she could afford to move, she could move. But because of her and her husband, past illnesses, it's kind of hard to move right now. And the corona, things are difficult for a lot of people, including me. Right around this time. So I can understand that, but if they could, she said she would move in a heartbeat. The black couples, I believe they don't want to move. They think their daughter made that very clear. Dewan, who came on the first interview, she made that very clear that her parents don't want to move either. Now, the younger couple that fought the older black couple, that younger couple is moving or is in the process of moving. And I just don't know. I don't know what if anything could happen to make the situation better for all the neighbors that are still in this neighborhood. The Colemans, the neighbors next door, and other neighbors who have had complaints against the Colemans, and vice versa, the Colemans who had complaints against neighbors. I'm not trying to take sides. I'm just listening to both sides, but I'm going to let you know that video that I posted of the fight footage, that wasn't even all the video footage that I received. I received some videos today of Mrs. Coleman cutting her grass and screaming some awfully mean words to the neighbors across the street. So, and I can't tell you if it was provoked. I'm just receiving video footage from one side. I didn't get nothing from nobody else to say if anything happened for her to do that, but she was going off, and I was like, ooh, ouch. Those are some really hateful words. So, it's a lot of things that's going on, but I feel it is partially the fault of our law enforcement, why this has kept going on and on and on. Like 4 or 5 years of this, of all these neighbors beefing and arguing and fighting and property being destroyed and vehicles being rammed into other vehicles. And I mean, I swear somebody said the other day, this sounds like this could be a clip from Love Thy Neighbor, which I believe that's the Tyler Perry show, right? Love Thy Neighbor. I used to watch that show. But yeah, I'm like, it's unbelievable that things have continued to escalate, progress and escalate to the point that it is at right now. And a lot of people feel like the Colemans got some kind of issues, and I don't know that to be true. I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't want to, claim any issues on nobody. That's like claiming a sickness on somebody. I don't want to do that. But I didn't heard that, even the police were said to have told some of the neighbors, if something happens and they yell at you, cuss you out, just ignore them. They got problems. They got issues. Like the police said stuff like that. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, Lakeview Terrace. Yes, we did mention Lakeview Terrace too. And if ain't none of y'all seen that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, that's one of those movies where you be like, "Ooh, my neighbor about to go down." Well, actually, it did go down like a week ago over there with those neighbors, but not to that point though. But then I had heard that the neighbor, the black Mr. Coleman, was arrested and taken to jail because he had weapons. But then I heard from people on their side that he never had any weapons. But then I get footage. Did any of y'all watch the footage? Because I rewinded it over and over and over and over again. And I received 2 videos. Well, I received a lot, but in 2 of them, it's very clear there was something in his hands. Very clear. But again, sometimes when people get into stuff, they do, result to picking up something or using something to help battle with or whatnot. Now, I'm just going to say what my eyes saw, but I did post a video on the YouTube channel. I think it was titled Exclusive Footage of the Fight Between the Older Neighbors, and it was called something like that. But I and then, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Somebody called him Captain Hook. Somebody called him Captain Hook, and I swear to God, I couldn't help but laugh because they had claimed that he had some hooks in his hands. The neighbors did claim he had some hooks in his hands that they used to move meat or something like that because he works at Omaha Steaks. And I'm like, at first, when I first heard the first story, and I'm really trying to be not biased here, if y'all can really tell. I'm really trying not to be biased here. But facts is facts. And I know I'm old, but my eyes don't always deceive me. But when I saw the video, I immediately was like, so that's why they call him Captain Hook. Now, again, every situation is different. People who know me, I done got in a lot of fights when I was younger. I fought boys, I fought guys, ladies. I mean, not my fault. I don't never start anything. And I have a lot of people who can vouch for that. I am not a shit starter. I'm not, but I will defend myself at all costs. And y'all know, y'all done seen me show my taser and all kind of stuff on here. I be playing with it. I would zap somebody in a heartbeat. So I'm not judging nobody if they did pick up something, but if somebody says Tanya pulled a taser out on a lady and shocked her on her butt, and then I say, no, that didn't happen, then somebody got video footage of the electrocution and everything. I mean, it's on video. So, I mean, I'm just saying, but the Captain Hook, it was funny. I laughed. I laughed. I was like, Captain Hook? Why they call him Captain Hook? And then I watched the video and I was like, oh shit. Y'all gotta be careful with these cameras, these cell phones out here, because people catch a lot of stuff on camera. Y'all know me, I'm always posting some exclusive footage, fights. Remember that accident on the North Freeway going towards downtown, towards Creighton Hospital over there? And the man came off the cliff from one interstate and came down and landed on the bottom interstate, like a few cars ahead of me. They was flipped upside down. I mean, they had to use the jaws. I was right there with my camera. Are they okay in there? Y'all okay in there? Emergency on the way. Emergency on the way. I was asking questions. I was interviewing people. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I'm there. The lady who robbed the bank last week, I was there. Recording the whole thing. Her carting them off in the doggone ambulance and all that kind of stuff. That's just me. I like to, I don't know. I should have been a real news reporter. I should have. I wonder if KTV is hiring. But anyhow, maybe WOWT, since they asked me for permission to use one of our videos a week ago, because we broke the story on the guy at Oriental Trading who found a noose on his chair from one of his employees. And yes, WWT reached out to me, and yes, we was on WWT. If you missed that show, they said Tanya from the Hood Table, Omaha, Nebraska. Yes, so we got our little clout right there. But Leah said you do more investigation than the police. Let's just say hood reporting. And actually, I'm supposed to be on a radio show. Side note. I'm supposed to be on a radio show soon, 103.3 or something like that. They want to talk to me about the Hood Table and how I got developed and why I got into this and all that. So I will post that link whenever we do it. Probably within a week or so you guys can tune in if you want. But you said, were you doing the actual robbery? Were you there? No, what had happened was, Melissa, the black lady had robbed a bank. Then she took off on foot and ran to another bank right up the hill. That's when I got there. So that's when I got there. Right. They got her right at the doors of the other bank. So I don't know if she was going to rob that bank. I don't know if she was going in there to hide. I don't know what she was planning to do. I don't know, but yeah. So now, you said, yeah, the Carol Schrader. Good old Carol. Hold on, I thought I saw something from Mike. Oh no, Mike, I didn't. Somebody told me they got video of that and they were going to send it to me. I said, I don't even know if I want to see it. They told me that he drop kicked the kitten and kicked the kitten, drop kicked the kitten, dropped it and kicked it. They told me they had it on video. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say to a lot of the videos that I saw. And I even heard from some people in the community who told me they regret coming to the aid of the family, the black family. And I'm like, ooh. Some people watched all the interviews, part 1 through 3, watched the videos, saw pics, all this. And some people just like, well, it doesn't sound like it was totally the way that it was presented to us. And that's why I like to do investigation. Neighbors, people had told me to reach out to neighbors. And I'm like, no, I'm not reaching out to anybody. She came on, she told her story. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that this is what happened. This is really what happened. And I even said on the first interview, if that was somebody jumping, fighting my mama, jumping my mama, my grandma, I was like, I already know. And if some of my family members were in the chat right now, I saw one of them up top, Idris. But if some in the chat, if they were here, they would tell you yeah, it wouldn't even be no questions asked. Everybody be going to jail. And that going to jail is like, shoot, recreation for a lot of my family members. Shoot, they there for the free rent, the free food, shoot, free gym. No. but but yeah, drop kicking kittens. I yeah. So I had even said if that would happen, and I still feel that way. I do still feel that way. If somebody were to attack my parents, like just for no reason, just attack. I'm like, what happened? Nah, it ain't going down like that. But once you listen to all the stories, it just seems like it's been just years of cussing back and forth. I know the little girl said she said the N-word once. I don't know. Could have been once, could have been 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I wasn't there. And I didn't heard the videos and the clips of the Colemans also yelling, screaming, cussing, saying some really nasty things. I just don't know if there's any resolution for anybody besides to move. And it seems like everybody's willing to move or want to move besides the Colemans. Now, I was also told that other neighbors who were there before dealt with similar issues with them, and they bounced. They moved. They vacated the block. I can't blame anybody for moving if they continue to have problems with a neighbor, and it seems like there's no resolution. The cops ain't doing nothing. Can't get anybody to, sit down and have everybody, have a come to Jesus moment and discuss their issues and, let us pray. Something. I mean, I think there's really nothing that can be done. And that's the really, really, really sad part, is that I don't think there's anything that can be done. And Chantel said he is Captain Hook. You said, where are the neighbors support? Where are the neighbors support for them? I don't know. I saw the video of I saw a video of a protest. I don't know how many people were there. It wasn't a whole lot. I don't know if it was a bigger protest that I didn't see, but the protest I did see, that's not quite how you get things resolved by what they were doing. That's all I'm going to say. If you're going to protest, but it seemed like some of them just wanted to jump up on them white people's property and whoop their butts. That's what it seemed like. But then people were pulling people away and having them come back away from the scene, which I'm glad happened, because I'm like, it just got so intense. And I don't know. All I gotta say again is you gotta listen to all sides of everything, every story. And I don't know how people might feel about allowing the other neighbors to come on the show, but I've always been like that. I mean, we done all kind of interviews and had all kind of topics on this show. I got 3 YouTube channels, starting with Tanya's Primetime TV. So I've been doing stuff for a long time. And always give people the opportunity, if they want to come on the show and be like, this didn't happen that way, this didn't happen, no, I want to talk about this, well, come on the show. I have no problem with that. And as I say, the words and opinions on our interviews are not always the thoughts and opinions of the Hood Table or any members of the Hood Table or the platform. So I'm just here to listen. But you said it was on and off, people driving by yelling. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it was really intense. I just wish it would have been done a little more civilized, a little more peaceful. I think peaceful protests in a situation like this would have been better, because it wasn't like they was on Dodge Street and, yelling Black Lives Matter, honk if you care, stuff like that. They're on on Dodge Street. It's like, you can do that there, no problem. Scream, yell as loud as you want. But when you're in a neighborhood and you got all these other neighbors, and don't nobody want to wake up and they're screaming and yelling, I'm in here trying to sleep. I mean, I think it could have been a little bit more civilized and peaceful, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Other people might see it another way, but that's just my opinion. They were sitting on the porch, making sure the family was okay. While packing her things through the threats received, coming out the house. That's going to be a lonely neighborhood, but they'll probably take the entire place off the custom. And you know what would probably, I mean, and a lot of people are seeing it this way. Like, a lot of people are seeing it as if the people who were crying victim maybe not be really the victim or the only victim. And I see why. Now, maybe if we had other videos from the other party showing a whole bunch of other stuff being done, kittens drop kicked and, all this kind of stuff by the white neighbors or any of the other neighbors, then maybe we could have like a fair judgment or view of everything's going on. But it's like one person says this, and then you get all this footage and all these videos, all these pictures, all these phone recordings, and I'm like, some of the stuff I heard, I'm just like, oh my. But if anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard, I can. I said my little say. That's about all I gotta say on it. Thank you for the super chat, Chantel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, and time goes in today with YouTube. My son told me earlier, he said, no, was that yesterday? My son said, Mom, I'm going to join a member of your YouTube squad. I'm going to do the 199 level. I said, okay, son, thank you. Because my other son, he already did it. And he hit me up today. He said, I'm going to do it today. I promise. I said, you better, because time goes in today. He said, time goes in today. I said, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like salary. I don't know. You get paid once a month through YouTube, but it goes from the 1st of the month to the 30th, and then you get paid like the middle of the next month. So yeah, I was like, yes, do it today. And he hit me up when he did it. I was like, thank you, son. Thank you for supporting your mother and the Hood Table Squad. You said Captain Hook and Wendy off to Neverland. Oh my God. Oh, child. But I did drop the link. So if anybody from either side or just a viewer who wants to chime in on the things, I know last night a lot of things was vocalized in the chat last night, and people just was like, oh my God, we just need to pray for the families. I just hope everything works out. I just hope, nobody else goes to jail. I just hope they can find peace, because it ain't nothing like having peace in your own business. It ain't nothing like having peace in your own house. And I know what it's like to be feuding with neighbors, and you come home and it's like, oh my God, do I got to deal with this today again? I know what that's like. So, I mean, your home's supposed to be your peaceful spot. It's supposed to be your peaceful place. You come home, you lay your head down, kick your shoes off your feet, turn on your TV, watch your soaps, your reality shows, your religious shows, whatever you want to watch. That's how it's supposed to be. Hold on, somebody just text me. Okay, we might have another story tomorrow. Oh, wow. Oh, let me show y'all this picture. I wonder if I could. Can I show y'all this picture? Will it show up? Now, this has nothing to do with this, but y'all probably can't see it. I'll post it. I'll screenshot it. I don't know. Maybe y'all can see it. Let me move this. Comment. Maybe y'all can see it. I don't know. Y'all probably can't see it. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Let me move the banner. Okay. I want to make sure y'all can see this. This is in Lake Zorinsky, y'all. Somebody just sent me this. Moving all the banners. This is in Lake Zorinsky, y'all. I hope y'all can see it. It has like a hangman. And I guess it's supposed to represent somebody having a noose around somebody's neck and the word N-I-G-G-G-G. Yeah, that. Can y'all see that? This is at Lake Zorinsky. A lot of y'all know where Lake Zorinsky is here in Omaha. Well, you know, nearby. That's sad. That's so sad. So sad. Oh, gosh. Okay. Anywho, if don't nobody want to jump on the StreamYard, we can dismiss this case in my Kaya voice. Y'all know Kaya, the rapper, right? Y'all know she got a YouTube channel, right? And she always be like, next caller, next case. But yeah, so we can dismiss this case. I don't know what the verdict is. I just say many blessings to all parties involved. That's all I can say. I just thank God that nobody was really seriously hurt. Nobody was killed. You said you've 10. I've 10. What's that? Okay, hold up. I'm taking the kids there. Oh, you're taking the kids there? I don't know if I want to take anybody there right about now. I mean, shoot. I just can't believe some of the things people do publicly. You said you love Kaya. Kaya is crazy. I watch her on YouTube. Her YouTube shows are off the chain. She be gagging and be having me cracking up. Yeah, that's just ignorant, truly ignorant. That's a Black Lives Matter issue, not the abusive elderly couple. Yeah. I said that. Yep, I said that was totally different. That's totally don't have nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. But yeah, that was somebody being ignorant. Yeah, make sure. Let me highlight your comment, Leah. Is this it? Yeah, that's a Black Lives Matter issue. That's not the abusive elderly couple. That's a totally different topic. So I don't want nobody to think that anybody over there in that neighborhood done put that in their yards, because that is not in their neighborhood. That was at Lake Zorinsky. Yes, she keeps it all the way real. And thanks, Deborah, for tuning in. Thanks for becoming a member of the Hood Table Squad. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I drop the link in here just in case anybody else wants to join the Hood Table Squad. Hood Nation, as I call it, Hood Nation. Basically, it's a level that YouTubers get to reach, hopefully, eventually, one day on their YouTube platforms. And we just got approved for that like 3-4 days ago, something like that. So I was totally shocked that YouTube allowing me to have a membership program, because normally people be on here for, I know people on here for years. And they don't have the membership program. So, you know, little things like that just mean a lot, because it'll do allow people who want to support us, another way to support us if they want to. So I do appreciate everything that everybody does for the YouTube channel called The Hood Table. Thank you so much. And again, we do have so there's the link right there. If you want to join the Hood Table Squad. Matter of fact, hold on, let me go back. Here we go. I done copied way more than I meant to. Okay, so here it is. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. And Deborah and the rest of you who are in the Facebook group, the Facebook group is the Hood Table group. If you involved in that group, we talk about a lot of different subjects in there, from the hood to the White House. We talk about all kind of subjects, celebrities, all kind of stuff in there, the news. And a lot of those, well, not a whole lot, but some of those topics we discuss live on Friday Night Live, which is at 9:00 p.m. So on 9:00 p.m., if you want to join us on Friday Night Live, same thing. You're welcome to come up on the screen with me and chop it up. Give us a topic. Let us know what's on your mind. Or, just give us your thoughts on different topics that we're already referring to. So, yeah, thank you so much. You said, thanks for putting your time to the neighborhood issue and getting interested. Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. It's the hood table. It's the hood table, y'all. It's the hood table. I be telling people, that's the main thing I be telling people about the hood table. The hood table is about issues in the hood, but not just the hood, from the hood to the White House. So, that's one of the reasons why they're having me on this radio station coming up, because they want me to discuss what the hood table is all about. The hood table is, we do a plethora of things. And thank you, Deanna. Thanks, love. That's one of my moderators. Hey, she has a great channel. Check her out. She has a really great channel. But yeah, so we, the hood table, basically we bring issues, if anybody has issues going on, but not just issues, community events. We didn't have leaders on here. We didn't have politicians on here. We didn't have entrepreneurs on here. We didn't have music groups on here. We didn't have, all kind of people. We didn't have Toot the Rapper on here discussing things. So we don't just discuss issues. And then I do live TV show reviews on a whole bunch of different TV shows, from Good Girls to Black Ink to Greenleaf, Empire, Ruthless, The Handmaid's Tale. I do so many TV reviews on here. And by the way, yeah, again, I don't know. I'm debating. Should I do Greenleaf review after I get off of here from y'all, or just wait till tomorrow? Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. But yes, like Deanna said, please like the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed to the Hood Table. And thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Make sure you guys in this hood and beyond, make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you're trying to remain healthy. It's the coronavirus is still going strong. It's still going strong. And it was breaking news today. Well, I wouldn't quite say breaking news today, because a couple of weeks ago on here, I had a guest who had some concerns with the coronavirus case numbers or case count at the Florence nursing home. And they had concerns because the numbers were rising like by the day, just rising overnight by the day. And that person's parent had it as well, and is at the nursing home. And that person was concerned because, our governor received a lot of heat a couple months back from CNN, from somebody on CNN or CNNBC, because they said that he's not giving the real numbers on the nursing homes, the packing houses, or the jails. And then he was like, well, yeah, we are putting information out there, but I don't know where they put the information. If y'all know, tell me. But anywho, so we did a show about that. Concerned citizen, concerned person in the community, concerned family member. And we talked about it and discussed it. Like, they said they couldn't say the numbers because of HIPAA. As if you would break a HIPAA rule by giving out a number. Nah. I can see if you give out their personal information, a lot of people are working in companies, so we know what HIPAA is. You can't give out the name, date, conditions, diagnosis, no personal information on any patient. But today on Channel 7, breaking news, Florence Nursing Home, 22 cases of the coronavirus, and some of them has died. So I wouldn't call it quite breaking news. I'm like, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But either way, I think they should give out the numbers, the real numbers. The governor, I think they have a responsibility to let everybody know the numbers, the correct numbers in our community. Even if they are at a nursing home, we should still know. Other places get that information out. Other cities give that information out. I didn't seen it. Other nursing homes, other cities, different parts of Nebraska, they give those numbers out. They sure do. But for some reason, they didn't want to. Even another nursing home here in Nebraska, in Omaha, had gave their numbers out months ago. But for some reason, Florence felt like, I don't know, they didn't have to do it. So that was all that is. And then the thing about it, the main concern that the family member had who came on our show was that family members and friends cannot visit the patients. They can't visit the patients. So who's bringing in the coronavirus? The administrators up there told our guest that was on our show, yeah, it's our employees who have to be bringing it in. So it's not only the fact that they can't see their loved ones and family members, but their loved ones are still getting sick. So it's kind of like, if they still getting sick by the workers, why can't we, see them or visit them or whatnot? You said there's federal law that says nursing homes must transfer their residents to the hospital if they are unable to socially their lives. That's probably why then, Deborah. That's probably why. Child. Well, I just feel bad for all the nursing home residents. And the lady who came on the show, I feel bad because her mother has it too. I don't know if she still has it. I don't know if she's recovered, but it's just sad. It's just sad. So hopefully they'll clamp down or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. How can you stop the staff from bringing in the virus if the staff is out there, especially if the city has reopened and they're allowing people to go everywhere? I mean, can you tell your staff, you got to stay home? You can't go nowhere. It is what it is. But anyhow, y'all, I know we jumped to another subject that has nothing to do with the Colemans. But you said, I think the Colemans owe an apology to the community for bringing unnecessary hate to the streets. And you know what, KB? I don't know if that'll ever happen. I don't know. What I really wish could happen is just somebody be a mediator. I don't even know if somebody ever tried that. I think I asked that last night, and I think Nancy said she don't think that's ever been done. I don't think it's ever been done. I just wish somebody could be a mediator and try to help resolve the issue. I mean, how hard is it to just ignore people? Just ignore people. Even if you think somebody's at fault, even if the Colemans think they're the victim and the other neighbors are the problem, even if the neighbors think the Colemans are the problem and they are the victims, I mean, ignore each other. Who doesn't want peace? On that note, hey, Nancy. She said, thank you, KB. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I don't know. I might go live again. You said, but the actual fight that they did provoke the older couple. And that might be the case, D Miss. Oh, that might be the case. That's why I told people if y'all wanted to come on and talk to us about it or tell us your opinion of the whole thing, I would allow people to come on the screen and talk about it. I didn't see, the only videos I saw was I saw a couple of clips of the fight. I saw a couple of clips of the protests. I seen some other footage of the Miss Coleman. She was like going off on the neighbors. And I seen a lot of footage. So I'm not saying, hey, I ain't got no dog in the fight here. I'm just doing commentary. I'm doing commentary, and again, being as unbiased as I can. You said the daughter made him seem 80 years old and handicapped. I probably will change the title to the show too, because I thought they were elderly too. But see, me, when I think elderly, I don't know. I know 50 ain't old, 55 ain't old, 60 ain't old, but sometimes when you think elderly, you don't always think 75, 80, 90, 100, So I did put elderly in there, and then people were like, "Oh, they're not elderly. They're not elderly." And oh yeah, Candace, I showed them the picture. Lake Zarinsky, where they got the Nigger word and a picture of Hangman, really big in the park out there. That's disgusting. Totally disgusting. We can discuss that another day. But Candace, do you want to go live and discuss Greenleaf later? How late you gonna be up? You want to jump on the StreamYard and we talk about some good old Greenleaf? Tonight's show was really good for those who like Greenleaf. Okay, did I miss a comment? Where? Oh, there it is, Mike. Mike, you said they are in their 50s. Yeah, that's what I heard later, that they are in their 50s. And no, that's not elderly, but it is older. That's why I started changing the title to the notifications: older couple, younger couple. You said Black people need to stop allowing that word to run there with their emotions, remove the sting. And I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Candace in the chat, you can testify. I'm not even gonna lie. I still use that term amongst my friends and family members. I'm from the hood. We grew up saying that. It's kind of hard to break, but then it's like people who use the shorter version, we know where it came from, and down through history, it kind of got flipped around and kind of got shortened to use as a term of endearment to try to make it seem something positive versus what it meant when it first, was originalized. Yes, that is not who we were. I get. You said you recorded it. Gotta watch when I finish work. Oh shoot! You said, hold up, Miss D said you got something here, something here, sis, and I suppose. Thank you, Miss D. Let me not miss Miss D. Why I want to say Miss Theo? I'm sorry, Miss D. I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying Miss first. The Miss O. I like that. Are you from Omaha? Yeah, you from Omaha because you was talking about it. So you got to be here from Omaha. The Miss O. I like that. I really do. And your picture is cute. I like your hair. So cute. You said they move swifter than me both. Man, when I saw that one fight, I was watching that fight like, oh, dang. Y'all ever heard of the show Ghetto Brawls? It was like a website or something. They used to upload fights. I got a cousin who was on Ghetto Brawl. She was banging out there in Cali when she moved from here to Cali for a couple of years, and she got caught on videotape. Man, she was dog walking, monkey stopping, molly whopping this chick, and somebody recorded it and put it on Ghetto Brawls. Man, that I was like, dang, they really getting it. Not that I condone violence, of course, but I do condone self-defense. Mike Ross said, I've been called a crack dot. Never bothered me till I would hear it on a weekly basis. I can imagine. I don't know what I'd do if somebody called me that word. And if you worked in telemarketing like I have for years in the past, that was almost routine, especially if you worked overnight at West Telemarketing. People would call and they old country voice, they old, mountain hills, hillbilly, yeah, man. And I'll be like, well, thank you, and you have a nice day as well, sir. And hang up the phone. I'm like, he sound like he from the hills have eyes. Calling me in the middle of the night, calling me the N word. Get some business. You said, no, I'm from Tennessee. Just watched you and learned about it. Oh, thank you. Welcome. You welcome, love. You say you only can take so much until a beast is released. That's true. That's true. You only can take so much. And I learned that a long time ago. I used to be one of those kids who took and took and took because I used to be teased. I grew up in the hood. We didn't have a lot of money. Looking back now, we was poor, and I know we was poor back then. I didn't realize we was poor. I thought ramen noodles and hot dogs was the ish. Shoot, I thought that was the ish, ramen noodles and hot dogs. Shoot, even if we ate them for days on end. But now I cannot stand ramen noodles. Oh, and my kids love them. They be having me buy the big old packs too, the big jumbo packs. I be like, I hate the smell of them. And I don't care about the doctoring up and putting the cheese in and putting all this other stuff in and the peppers and the meat. And I still don't. I didn't eat ramen noodles after I moved away from home years ago. Nasty. But yes, so I get it. But yeah, after taking, people calling you names, all that kind of stuff, and teasing you about what you ain't got and picking on you. One fight, that's all it took. It was one fight. Then after that, it was like, before even BI came out of somebody's mouth, BI bow. What was you about to say? But yeah, so I don't condone violence. I raise my kids that way. I raise my kids that's a last resort. They know that even to this day, it's a last resort. You just don't go around fighting people, and you don't go around bullying people, harassing people. You just don't do that. And so, yeah, I raised them that way, and they might be like, well, dang, mama, you used to fight all the time. But I never started stuff. I was defending myself. It's a difference. If you have to defend yourself, you do whatever it takes to defend yourself and live to see another day, like Pop said on Friday, you know? But you said, hold on. You said they called my mom a big B and that she looked like a dinosaur. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, is that what you was telling me the other day, Chantel? Ooh, I just hit my hand on my computer. Being a security, I deal with a lot of unhappy people, but nothing has strained my nerves as being harassed when I'm trying to relax and do rest. I get it. And that's why I mentioned your house is supposed to be your happy place. Your house is supposed to be your happy place. And I love a peaceful neighborhood. I done stayed in some rowdy neighborhoods, and I done stayed in some where neighbors is always going at it. I done stayed in so many different neighborhoods in Omaha. It's ridiculous. One reason, because we moved a lot when we was younger. Again, I say we were poor. So we moved a lot. I went to like 6th grade schools in Omaha, and Omaha ain't that big. So that tells you how much we moved a lot. So yeah, I'm like, once you find your peaceful place, you just want to come home and relax and enjoy yourself. You said I have 2 biracial. You said I call race. I got 2 biracial children. It was before 8:00 in the morning. That video yeah, I think I did see that video. The one I saw today, I was just like, oh wow. I don't know. I would hate to tell people to just move, but it's so hard to just move. I mean, it's like you have to get the money. You got to have deposits. You got to get U-Hauls. You got to find somebody to move. You got to pay movers. You got to pay utility deposit. You got to pay house deposit, first month, last month, middle, next year, you know. So it is kind of hard to move. But again, I get it if people do move, because I had to do it before so that I wouldn't go to jail, and I didn't want to get evicted. I didn't want to have an eviction on me. So I did what I had to do, and I had a little son back then. So I did what I had to do, you know, for me and him. So you got to do what you got to do. That's all I say. You got to do what's best for you. And that's on both parties. I mean, the stories that we've heard, y'all sat here and listened to all the stories with me. Y'all sat here and watched the videos with me. Y'all sat here and listened to, I don't know, 4 or 5 people tell their story. So y'all, you know, however y'all see it, it is what it is. It is what it is. But Yeah, for safety reasons. For safety reasons. Sometimes you just have to go. You just have to go. And if that's what you have to do, if nothing to happen, if the laws don't work on either party side, the law's not trying to come in, nobody's trying to be a mediator and try to make I don't know, make it peaceful. I don't know. After so many years, again, that's why I said I don't think anything, I don't know. I don't know. Just move. Just move. Move and find you a peaceful place to lay your head and wake up to in the morning. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Chantel. You're welcome. Hey, nephew, Charming Chucky. Well, okay, it's 10 o'clock. I'm about to get off of here. But tomorrow, for those of y'all who like Greenleaf, if you want to tune in, you can tune in. I'll be going live tomorrow evening, discussing Greenleaf. The show came on tonight, episode 2, season 5, episode 2, and it was really, really good, especially the ending. And we're gonna talk about Grace's son. Is that really Grace's son? I don't know. I'm not so convinced. But anyway, we'll discuss that tomorrow. So again, everybody, make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you love the content, if you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to join the Hood Table Squad, Hood Nation, I just put the link in that you can click to join the squad. 2 levels, $1.99 for the first level, $4.99 for the second level. And with the second level, members of the second level, you do get more perks than the main level. But regardless, I appreciate any kind of support. So, but with the second level, it does come with personal Q&As from me. It's not like gonna be no hour show or nothing like that, but that's just one of the perks. And I'm trying to figure out what day I want to do the first one. I want to do like one a month at least. It comes with other perks too, but I want to do at least a Q&A one at least once a month, and just give you a little bit deeper, look into my life, not too far. I ain't about to tell y'all everything from whenever I was born. When was I born? Like 1999, 2000. But yeah, I'm going to set that up. So but we do have member lives and member chats and things like that you get, giveaways when you're in the second level. I've been going back and forth today with the lady who's working on our merch. She's getting the logos and the t-shirts. She sent me different pics today of the t-shirts. So, we're going back and forth, but I am getting merch. So I will be, randomly cups, mugs, all kind of stuff, going to have our logos on them. And, that'll be part of the merch. It'll be for sale. And then also, I'll be, giving some things out there, throwing some things your way. But yep, you said, what are they doing with the money from? I don't know, child. I don't know. Now that I can't answer. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I don't know. But yes, so anywho, I know I said I'm gonna get out of here like 50,000 times, but yes, stay safe, be blessed, try to remain healthy, remain vigilant, because there's a lot of stuff going on out here in this world right now, and Lord Jesus, it is a lot going on out here right now. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out. Deuces. Good night, everyone.